So it's been 3 weeks and 2 days since I started my journey of trying to grow the biggest onion that I can from seed for next season. And if you haven't seen my previous video, I sowed them seeds on the 19th of October, I think it was. And in this video, I'm going to show you what my journey's been like over the past couple of weeks and the things that I've learned. And most importantly, what do the onion seeds look like now? So on day 7, this is what the onion seeds look like. They just started to germinate. And to be honest, the soil must have been pretty contaminated because there was quite a few weeds coming through as well. So the plants started off the life on the windowsill for the first 2 weeks on a little heat mat. But obviously I knew that I needed to get some type of grow light to grow them in. And my house is just far too small for any fancy grow tents. So I had to improvise and I had to make myself a little grow space. And I had to do that in my shed. So I'm going to go and show you my little grow cupboard that I made. And I think you'll be quite impressed. This is my little indoor grow cupboard that I've built at the back of my shed. Now I just built it out of Kingspan insulation, which I thought was quite a cheap alternative idea. So I've shut the door so now it's pitch black in my shed. And I'm going to open the door. This is what it's like inside. And then this is the Kingspan insulation. And I'm an absolute genius, to be fair. I didn't cut the Kingspan all the way through. So it acts as a hinge as well, which is a very clever idea, must I say so myself. So that's me light I got. It's an 100 watt LED. And it's dimmable as well. So that means I've got full control of how powerful I want it. So I can turn it right down. I can turn it right up. And these are my heat mats. So basically I've just put these in here just to try and keep the chill out of the grow space, because I can imagine it getting pretty cold in here on a night. On my camera it looks like it's flashing, but it's not in real life. That's strange. I do need to put a bit more work into the reflectiveness. I haven't really gotten around to it yet, but on the thermometer it's like 18 degrees, so that's not bad really. I mean, I might have trouble in the winter with the temps, but at the minute I think that'll do just fine. So if you're stuck on what you can use instead of a grow tent, this sort of stuff might be a good alternative. So I've showed you my little setup. Now I'm going to show you my plants. And today is the 11th of November. So they are 3 weeks and 2 days old. It's actually Remembrance Day today, isn't it? Lest we forget. And here's me little seedlings. Now if you remember, I planted some different ones. I planted the ones from Foster Seeds. There's these two. And you can see that they're standing about 3.5 inches tall, something like that. And I'm finding that they keep on falling over, which is a bit of a nightmare. These ones are also Foster Seeds, but I was gifted them ones off Jimmy. And to be fair, them ones seem to be doing the best. I think that them ones are actually the tallest. And these ones were normal Eels of Craig seeds that I planted, just the little cheap ones, and you can tell the difference. In the last video I did mention all about genetics and how important they are, and that just shows you that only 2 of them have actually germinated and they look pathetic. Well, that one doesn't look too bad, to be fair, but them, which were only £1, versus them, which is £7, there's a big difference in price, but there's a big difference in germination rate as well, and a big difference in how much better they are, to be fair. Now I did learn that when I did sow them, that they did keep on just falling over all the time, so I've had to like mound them up. So I don't think I planted them deep enough, so that was definitely something that I learned. Next time I need to plant them maybe a tiny bit deeper to stop them from falling over, or maybe put more vermiculite on them, or maybe even try and put a little bit compost on them instead. I don't know, but I am going to actually sow some more as well, just in case, because in the last video you'll see that in these I used John Innan's 1, and it's a soil based, and I'm not really too sure if that was really the right soil to use. So I am going to do another multi-sow, and I'm going to just sow loads in a pot. All the ones I've got left, I might as well just use them. I'm going to see if them ones grow any better, or I might get a better germination rate, because as you can see, not all of them have germinated. Some of them have just give up and died. But I'm pretty pleased. Not too bad for me. First time growing onions. So I'm going to get some more soil in another pot and get my seeds, and I'm going to sow some more. So I've getting a nice big pot, and rather than planting these modular trays, I want to just multi-sow one big pot with the seeds that I've got left. I've took this little bit out because I'm going to put a little bit of that on top this time, rather than using vermiculite, because as I said, it seems to have went leggy and they've just all fell. So hopefully that'll keep them all growing more upright and stop them from falling, I'm hoping. So these are the seeds I've got left, and there's still absolutely loads in there. And as I say, I might as well do with a lot. So I'll just give them a little bit of a mix in this time. Sprinkle a little bit of this on, like that. I think I'll put a little bit of vermiculite on top as well, be on the safe side. A little bit of vermiculite on. Right, I'm going to give them a little spray of water, and this time I'm actually going to put a little humidity dome over them, because when I grew these ones I didn't have any humidity domes for them, so maybe that's why they didn't all germinate. I'm not too sure. Give them a good spray, because that soil's pretty dry this time. So there's them ones done, a little makeshift humidity dome, and I'll give these a little spray of water as well. I'm interested in what, like, when do you put these up? Do you think they need putting up soon? I would like to know what you guys think as well, to be honest. Do you think that this is the average growth rate? Like, do you think starting to get the second leaf after 3 weeks, is that average, or is it above average, or do you think it's actually below average? I would like to know what you guys think, so who's a little bit more experienced than me. If you can please leave us a comment. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and follow along for the journey. You never know, we might win some competitions, who knows, See you next time.